Hey Raiders, it's me again, and today for the first time I'm gonna be doing a champion showcase. This is probably my favorite champ in the whole game, and I use it absolutely everywhere. I was lucky enough to draw it early on, so who knows, maybe some of you are also lucky enough to draw it early on. Anywho, without any further ado, I guess, let's go check out the stats for him. There we go. It is Bad-el-Kazar, guys. He's an absolutely awesome looking character. I love the design, and it's just an all-round crazy champion. On his A1, attacks all enemies, heals this champion and all allies by 20% of the damage inflicted. Guys, I cannot tell you how many times this A1 of his has saved my ass. It is a attack based champion, so you will want to do some attack on it. That's not its main attraction, we're getting to that now. Then on its A2, and it only has 2 attacks, removes all debuffs from all allies, places 2 15% continuous heal buffs on all allies for 2 turns, and places 2 5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. This makes this champion incredibly strong. I mean, insanely strong. I use it in Arena, Clan Boss, Doom Tower, the dungeons. Some of the dungeons are even solo with Bad-el-Kazar. You do need a little bit of endgame gear on him to be able to solo the bosses in the dungeons, but you can get there pretty quickly if you have this champion. Then it has a passive, Prey Upon. All allies inflict 20% more damage against targets under poison debuffs. Again, incredibly useful champion to have, especially if you're gonna be having a poison team all around. You know, there's so many poison champions out there. If you put them all on the same team with this champion, you will be doing insane amounts of damage. Then its aura is increase ally crit rate in all battles by 25%. Again, extremely useful aura to have if you don't necessarily get your nukers to 100% in crit rate, then you can sub it with this passive. So again, just all round a very strong champion. Now let's go take a look at how I built him. There we go. So obviously that's gonna be attack. I don't have it maxed on crit rate because I don't need Bad-el-Kazar to do the damage. I needed to heal my team, cleanse my team, and lay them poisons. So obviously accuracy is a big thing. You want a lot of accuracy on this champion. You don't want to miss him putting down those poisons. Speed is a big thing because you want him to go a lot. You don't want to wait for him to place those poisons. Again, like I said, you will want to do some damage on it, because the more damage it does, the more it heals with its A1. Now I did put it in a what am I doing? I did put it in a reflex and perception set. The reflex set after it was buffed is really nice. 40% chance to reduce random skill cooldown by 1 turn. Now please keep in mind this champion only has 2 skills and if it's fully booked, the A2 is on a 3-turn cooldown, so you can pretty much every second turn be placing those poisons, and it does place those poisons that often. That much I can tell you. There I got some crit rate in. You do need resistance on him too, to just make sure that he doesn't get debuffed a lot. You don't want him to get stunned or frozen in arena or anywhere else for that matter, because then it can't heal or cleanse your team. So you do need some resistance on it. I actually need a little bit more. I've been struggling a bit. Again, you'll see their accuracy. On the gloves I went defense percentage, on the chest HP percentage, and on the boots speed, obviously. Then on the ring, that actually I need to go grind some more accessories. I went defense again, just to make it a little bit more sturdy. I've got HP on the amulet. Again, you see accuracy substats. I really can't stress enough, it needs a lot of accuracy. You do not want to miss it. And then there I've got speed again on the banner with the accuracy banner. So all in all, this is what you need for it to really boost your account. Now, total stats. I've got it at 53k HP total. I would be happier if it had about 60-70k HP. I am busy working on that still. Attack 2300, defense 3000, and that is really just to keep him alive. I use my Bad-el-Kazar in Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, and the defense is really necessary. Crit rate, like I said, I didn't prioritize crit rate on this champion because I don't need it to be the damage dealer yet. I will get that up to 100% at some point. And then crit damage I'm not even going to try and focus on. My resist needs a little bit of a boost, but my accuracy is good for now. I could really take that up a notch as well. Skills we already went through, and then the masteries that I went for. Taking a look at the masteries, first one obviously Deadly Precision, gives you 5% crit rate, and I went with the support lane and gave myself pinpoint accuracy, plus 10 accuracy. Then I went Keen Strike, Heart of Glory, Single Out, Bring It Down, increases the damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. Guys, that's pretty much every boss out there, so you need to get this. Methodical, increases the damage inflicted by this champion's default skill by 2% each time it is used during battle. Stacks across each round in a battle up to 10%. A really good skill to have. And I went with War Master as a 60% chance of inflicting bonus damage when attacking. Bonus damage is equal to 10% of the target's champion's max HP or 4% of the target's max HP when attacking bosses. Again, like I said, I don't have this champion for the damage. I've got it for the cleansing, the healing, and the poisons. And don't forget that passive. Second on the support path, I chose Exalt in Death. Heals this champion by 10% of their max HP the first time an enemy is killed in each round. Rapid Response has a 30% chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when a buff cast by this champion is removed or expires. And guys, with the amount of buffs and debuffs this champion is placing, it happens constantly. Then I went with Arcane Celerity, has a 30% chance of increasing the turn meter by 10% when a debuff caused by this champion is removed or expired. Cycle of Magic has a 5% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn at the start of every turn. Just to help that item set, you know, the more it can use its A2, the better. Lore of Steel increases the base stat set bonuses of all artifact sets that increase base stats by 15%. Again, this one I could actually change. I used to have it in a different set, I just never came to change it. If you don't use one of those item sets like a speed set or a health set or attack set or any of those base sets, then this is probably not gonna be for you. Then you might want to go with Evil Eye. Decreases the target's turn meter when this champion hits them with the default skill for the first time. Very good skill to have. Turn meter by 20% with a single target skill, and 5% with AoE skills occurs once per target. You could most probably even go this route. Increases the amount of healing and the value of shield buffs placed by this champion by 15% if the target ally has a stun, sleep, fear, true fear or freeze debuffs. So either one of those two could really be good for this champion. I'm thinking I would most probably go with this one. I don't know, it depends on... I think overall this one would be better because it does do quite a bit of healing. It doesn't really do the whole shield thing, but it does do quite a bit of healing. So I would most probably just go for Merciful Aid. And then Lasting Gifts has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any buff cast by this champion by 1 turn. It will not extend block damage, unkillable, revive on death or taunt buffs. Again, this champion does not do any of these, so it's nothing to worry about. Then Master Hexer has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any debuff cast by this champion by 1 turn. It will not extend stun, sleep, freeze, provoke, fear, true fear, bomb or petrification debuffs, which are great because this champion doesn't place any of those debuffs, but it does place a lot of poisons. So again, all in all, this champion really is the best champion I have, and I couldn't be more glad that I pulled it early on. It's just been carrying me ever since I got it. I'm not gonna do the dungeon runs for you guys, but I can show you I use it absolutely everywhere. At the moment I'm busy tearing up a few different champions while getting the scrolls for them here in Minotaur. Again, you see it's in the lead. It's my carry champion. Even if I have 4 level 1 champions, Bad-el-Kazar will carry and kill all the rounds up to the boss. The Dragon's Lair, stage 25, it's definitely there. The Ice Golem's Peak, stage 25, again Bad-el-Kazar. It doesn't matter where you go on my account, you will see Bad-el-Kazar everywhere. Even in my clan boss. Let's show you the Nightmare. I just did it a few minutes ago, and you can see it there too. I did 25 million damage with this team comp. I was trying out a few new things, and Bad-el-Kazar is just always there. So I hope you guys draw him. If you don't, if you have already, you need to build this champion. You can't be sitting on it. Well, anyway, that's it for my first Raid Shadow Legends Champion Showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and good luck there.